It is that time of the year again. The holiday season is upon us. Hanukkah Sameach, Merry Christmas. Whatever it is you do celebrate, or if you don't celebrate anything at all, that is fine too. Welcome back to another episode here on the Jsocraft SMP Season 3 Amplified server. Today, we're starting things off at Christmas Cliff. So this was made by Dib and I just about a year ago, a little bit before Christmas, in the hopes of having another group event as we did in Season 1. In Season 1, we all gathered together and had a holiday event, which was ever so fun. Last year, it didn't occur, unfortunately, on this world because we weren't all around at the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through it, but this year, hopefully, we'll be able to get a few of us together at least and have another holiday group session recording event thingy. That should be super fun. But I've noticed that some of the members here on the server have started a little December project for themselves. For example, Zaf over here. He has completely been overhauling this mountain. So if you remember last year, what Dib and I made over here was just a small portion of the mountain. Now we covered it with snow, added candy canes, all that stuff. And now Zaf has completely redone, or not redone, just overhauled this mountain range into a snowy mountain range. Before, every snow block you see was either grass or dirt or something like that. But now, yeah, he replaced it with snow, and it looks ever so cool. Really adds a cold feeling. Also placed some ice over there. But he's taken it one step further and created a snow farm over here. Very fitting inside this ice spike. I really like it. And yeah, it's a really big snow farm over here. It's completely filled up. He has been harvesting a lot, so he can, overhaul that mountain range over there. And yeah, I love the way it looks. Look at that detail over there. That is a natural, what do you call it? A sinkhole, a hole in the mountain. And he has turned it into a, holiday theme, a winter theme. And it looks really, really cool. But yeah, it's just your standard snow farm over here. You harvest it. I did let him know, and he knew this as well, that there's a way so you can get the snow golem to create two snow layers at the same time, so you can double the speed that you harvest the snow. The snow golem name, by the way, is Klein. Fitting name. But yeah, so make sure to tune into Zaf's episodes. If you want to know more about this, they are ever so cool, especially at this time of the year. But someone made that over there. Zaf let me know that it wasn't him. So I'm assuming it's GT, which is, by the way, doing an incredible job at his little mountain hill over there. Make sure to tune into his episodes to find out more. But yeah, so I would assume that, do I have my lighter on? No, I don't. I would assume that that's Zaf over there, or GT, but I'm not sure. No confirmation. So it's cool to see some people have been doing some stuff, and let's quickly fly over there and I can show you what it is. So I guess whoever this person is, he is also doing something for Christmas. Specifically, he says Christmas special prep, no entry, work in progress. Why no? And do I have jump? No, jump boost we don't have here. It's only in my base. But yeah, so I took a look at this. Oh, we can get in. What's in here? Are there pressure plates? No. Okay. Why did I close that before I went out? Silly me. But yeah, so there are also these shulker boxes over here. Hands off, or they will be cut off. I don't know what this means at all. I didn't open it because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But yeah, so today we're going to try and pitch in to this little December project thing that everybody's been doing here on the server. And I gathered some snow over here, and we're going to try and make an igloo. So about a month ago, probably even less, about 3 weeks ago, I made something off camera and like put it together in like an hour and a half, something like that. And just a nice little side project to take my mind off of studying. Oi! Ow. Oh, I always have my elytra build. It doesn't have power, so it's really weak. There we go. That was a bit of lag there. But this over here, this is a nice little, I guess you can call it a hobbit hole or something, or just a really old and abandoned house over here. Really nicely. I love the spot underneath this overhang of the mountain. It's got a nice pathway going through over here. A little broken down old bridge. As you can see, the pieces are down there. It goes across like this into this nice little pond, the pond. But yeah, and over here, yeah, it's a nice little humble, homely area. You can see, it's been completely overgrown over here. Some tall grass, and over here is a nice little crafting table, some ovens, a fireplace. It's very cozy. I really like this place. Just small detail. It doesn't have a purpose. Just small details like this that really add a nice ambient effect to the place. So we're going to make something similar, not exactly the same, but similar. But instead of this, we're going to have an igloo, and it is going to sit somewhere up there in the mountain range. I don't know exactly where. But it will be pretty cool. I'm hoping to have some sort of pathway connecting to it from Christmas Cliff, but it will be very, like, barely visible. So it's like, it gives the effect that it's really old and hardly ever used. So that is what we're going to try and do today. And haven't mentioned this, but I'm wearing my little holiday skin. This is the skin I use every year pretty much. I got a little scarf, a little Christmas hat, I heard pressure plates. What? Creeper? Where? This place. Oh, you see that guy right there? You see that guy right there? He tried to be sneaky. Aha, you stepped on that. This place is very, like, unsafe. The mountain creeper explosions that were here, that took place here, is crazy. Don't come in here. Don't shop here. Hear that, members? This place is bad. He's my competition. That's why I'm saying that. No hard feelings, GT. But yeah, so what was I saying? The creeper. Oh, I also have some winter boots over here. But yeah, so we're going to start working. If I forgot what I was saying and I stopped, I'm sorry. You won't ever hear what I was about to say. We're going to start the igloo. So I gathered over here some snow. We're probably going to need a bit more, and hopefully I can pitch in. I can use some quartz as well for the pathway, because quartz have more of a yellowish texture, to give it a bit of variety and to make it look like a pathway, so you can actually distinguish it from the other stuff. And also, I wanted to fix this. Someone a while ago did this, and I always wanted to fix this, but I never did because I always forget about it. Someone placed signs over here, which looks pretty cool like this, but it's so bad from over here, you know, you can't cover it up, and underneath is cobblestone on one side, and the other side sign, which completely throws it off. I hate it. I get the idea to make it look like a, what was he trying to make? A ping pong net, but hey man, this is originally supposed to be a pool table, not a ping pong table, although it kind of looks like one. Is there a crafting table anywhere over here? There is one in my garage. Let's craft up some snow layers. But yeah, so I need to find, first things first, I need to find a location to build this igloo, and I don't want it to be too far away from a Christmas Cliff, so you can get there relatively fast. But anyways, I need to make more snow layers, fix this, and yeah, let's look for a location. Oh, hi. Didn't see it there. Don't mind me just watching some a spruce tree grow over here. Spruce, I feel like, is one of the best blocks to use in a very cold area. I think the contrast is very good with the snow and the stone and the gray cold blocks. But that is just my opinion, so we're definitely going to use some spruce over at the igloo for the interior. Maybe a little bit in the pathway as well, as you get closer to the igloo itself, or actually the other way around. As you slowly get further away from Christmas Cliff, the amount of spruce that's in the pathway will slowly decline. But yeah, so I really don't want to walk all the way back over there to my base to get some bone meal. I need to do a few stuff in the real world, in real life anyways. So I'm just gonna go into this safe area, into the... Oh, I forgot completely what we call this place. Grotto, I think it is. Let's check. It's written over here. Low grotto, yes. So I'm going to AFK here a little bit for like maybe 5 minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to chop down that tree. Alright, so about 5 minutes has passed and I went out and the tree just grew up. Did you see that? I literally turned around and I saw the tree, like, from down there pop up to there. I wanted to say that I went out, it didn't grow, so I went out and killed some skeletons, crafted up some bone meal. Well, not yet. Now I did, and I was about to come back and force grow it. But yeah, look at that. We got the spruce tree. Excellent. So let's chop this down and start working finally on the igloo. So I'm walking up here to Christmas Cliff after gathering some more resources, and a couple of days have actually gone by since the last clip, and oh, that is new. Last time I was here a couple of days ago, only the staircase was there, so that looks really cool. Zaf has been doing some work. That leads to up there, which will lead to something else. Not gonna say too much. Make sure to check out Zaf's video if you want to know more about this, because that is pretty cool. But yeah, so I figured out what exactly I am going to make over here, and that's going to be right over there. So here's what I have in mind. So I saw that Zaf over here kind of continued the bridge, the walkway, the pathway over here to what he's making, and I really like that idea, and I really like this. This is really cute. But anyways, I really like that idea, so I kind of did the same. Now the original plan was to make this place like kind of run down, not many people walk on this area, it's really dangerous. So that is what we have over there. So I kind of spared you the boring part and just made the pathway over here. So it goes through here, little stair to kind of make it look like it's broken. I'm probably going to add at least one more just to build up to that part over there. So that it just continues over here. Looks pretty nice. You can walk across over here. Then there is a staircase going down, which just leads to underneath the snow farm, because why not? I also want to ask Zaf over here to see if I can eventually connect. Do I have ender pearls? Yes. So I want to eventually connect a pathway, maybe to come out over here. This is cool. This is like ice slowly falling down, like it's been frozen, but that's cool. So eventually I want to make a pathway exiting over here, and then maybe make something down here, like someone stuck down here, and maybe a skeleton on the ground to make it look like he just froze to death from hypothermia or whatever. But yeah, so that is pretty cool. But now this is what I made over here. So you continue to hear there's a torch behind some glass, and over here there's a sign with 2 exclamation mark triangles. It says warning, proceed with caution, because as soon as you walk up here, then you can get the idea of what we're going for over here. So there's snow on the pathway, there is holes in the ground, there is pebbles on the ground. I don't know what that is supposed to be. There is a log for some odd reason. I don't know. I just kind of went with, just threw on the ground whatever I had in my inventory. And there's no supports, you know, it's really dangerous, so no one dares to walk up here. And yeah, that is the theme that I'm going for. It's a right mess, pretty much. So over here there are a few shulker boxes with materials. This one is empty. Also gathered some snow over here that we're going to use, because what we're going to make is some sort of ice cave, eventually going to lead and go up and come out. We'll quickly step back a little bit. It's going to come out. Whoa, it's going to come out over there, or maybe over there too. I don't know. Just have some sort of system of ice caves going around and eventually leading to up there, because up there is the jail cell, and I think it would be, or not the jail cell, the prison, the Jsocraft prison. So I thought that it would be really cool if you have to walk past like this really cool, scary ice caves to get to the really scary and spooky dungeon or prison, you know. So this is what I have in my head right now. This is the picture. You all watched Star Wars, right? So Star Wars Episode 5, but the beginning, the very beginning, they are on planet Hoth, right? And Luke gets taken by a Yeti, a snow monster. I don't know what the official name for it is, but you know what I'm on about. So in the scene where he's hanged by the leg upside down and then uses the force to get his lightsaber, in that cave, that kind of cave is what I'm thinking of. You know, icicles. I brought some white and light blue stained glass panes. We're gonna have some icicles from the ground and from the roof. I know there are different names for icicles on the ground and icicles from the roof, but I can't think of them right now. And stuff like that, you know, just a planet Hoth cave. That's what I have in mind, and I think it would look really cool. Some bunch of snow piles to give it a bunch of depth and variation, and messy, and maybe even a little bit of redstone on the ground to make it look like blood or something. I don't know, just a concept. We'll see how we'll be able to execute it, but yeah. Alright, so dug this place out a little bit just to get an idea of what it is we are going to make. This eventually will all get turned into snow. Well, most of it at least. Maybe leave a bit more stone, a little bit of stone behind, because it still kind of works. But anyways, dug this out over here. It leads to this area. This area is just a few openings in the cliff over here, in the cliffside. This is slightly above the entrance. Ooh, that is never saw that place before. That is pretty cool. Flew above it multiple times, but never actually looked down there. And yeah, then there's this place over here, right above the lake down there. If anyone wants to come over here and make the biggest cannonball on the server, then you know where to come to. But anyways, over here, continuing on, I dug out this little place which connects to this. This was a natural cave, really small cave that spawned here in the side of the cliff, and I thought, why not connect to it? So yeah, that is pretty much it for the snow cave. But remember, we said we're going to connect the prison from starting from here somewhere. We're going to have more of a man-made kind of cave, or not cave, just a tunnel way going all the way up to there, to the prison. This is like where they take the prisoners from. And going back to Star Wars Episode 5, right? If you haven't watched any of the original trilogy, then I'm sorry for rambling about, but pretty much, if you remember, if you watched it recently, so in the Rebel Alliance base on planet Hoth, they have like those kind of really small and compact that you could just barely walk through pathways connecting from each room to room in their base underground. So that is kind of what we're going for over here, just a really small and compact pathway leading from here. I'm probably gonna make it about this big, just like that, so 2 by 3 going all the way up to there, to the prison. And I think that would look pretty cool. But before we do that, first things first, probably gonna do that in a later episode, but let's start working on this cave. So I need to gather a bunch of snow, and we need to start replacing all this. Alright, so about a week has gone by since the last clip. I've just been doing some stuff in real life, in the physical dimension, in the real world. It's a scary place, trust me. I've been there before, you don't want to go in there. But pretty much, this is the cave so far. It's coming together. Definitely some stuff. Voice crack, did you hear that? Definitely some stuff I can improve. For example, the lighting situation over here. Currently we have some jack-o'-lanterns underneath some white glass. It doesn't look very good. You could definitely notice it, especially because of that bright, vibrant orange next to the plain white. Stands out quite a bit. So I'm probably going to just go ahead and use end rods because they kind of look like the icicles, but I despise everything, any other synonyms that for hate, the purple base that it has. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to position them, place them in certain areas that you can only see the purple base from a certain angle, or yeah, from a certain point. But you know, it's the best option we currently have. But also what I'm also going to do is I'm going to place in some snow layers to give it some variation and depth and whatnot. I think that will definitely help it out. But today is the 25th of December, a day after Christmas Eve when I'm recording this. So as Mojang do every year, they retexture chests to make them look like presents. And the double chest is green, and I believe the single chest is red, unless something has changed since last year. But yeah, so it's a pretty funny sight, this place. And I saw something the other day on a video by GT, and it is right there. Look at that. We need to go check this out. Alright, here we are. Look at this magnificent slime Christmas tree. It looks ever so cool. It completely blows our small tree. Let's have a look at it. Our small Christmas tree that I made last year up there out of the window. But this is much, much cooler. I love the way he put our like iconic tulip or poppy. We call it the poppy even though it's a tulip. But yeah, I like how we put that up there. And he made it Christmas themed with the red and white. But anyways, he's got these presents down here, and they have signs. Only open at Christmas. Well, today is Christmas, isn't it? So we're gonna open one of these. We're gonna open one. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 presents. We're more than 4 members on the server, GT. Come on, you gotta give everyone something. So yeah, we're just gonna open one. As a matter of fact, we're gonna open one and then take one item out of the chest. Or I assume it's a chest in there. Maybe it's a shulker box. That would be even better. But yeah, so we're just going to take one item out of the chest or shulker box and leave some for the rest. But we need to choose. I have no idea what to expect, what to see inside. Green, light blue, red, or white. I'm gonna call it white. Find out next No, I'm not gonna be that kind of guy. I'm gonna go with eeny, meeny, my blue. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's break this wool block. Let's break another wool block. A chest. Bit disappointed. Hopefully, I hoped it was a shulker box, but okay, I'll take it. You know, I think we know what I'm going to take, and that is the diamonds. I said I'll take one item. Should I just take one diamond? I'm gonna take one diamond. I'm gonna be the nice guy. All right. Thank you, GT. I'm going to give something for him as well. Just build him give him a Christmas present from my heart. And on that note, that is going to be it for this episode here on the Jsocraft SMP Season 3 Amplified server. Videos are going to be relatively, not short, but rarer. There won't be as many videos as I used to release because I'm very busy doing other stuff, but I will do my best and try to upload some Jsocraft tutorials, stuff like that, to this channel. We didn't finish the Hoth cave just yet today, but I will be sure to complete it in the following episodes. Even if it's after December, so you know what, who cares. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe. But that is it for me. Take care. Bye bye.